Thank you very much, sir. I now invite our special invitee, Mr. B. Thyagarajan, to make a short presentation.
Mr. Sambat Raman, Mr. Rajesh Gandhi, Mr. Pradeep Chona, Mr. Sudhir Shah, Bala, dignitaries on the dais, ladies and gentlemen, it's a privilege to address you here this morning. My message is very simple. We are associated with ICMA for many years now, almost right from the inception. We are a 72-year-old company. We want to be youthful and young. That youthfulness comes from our association with ICMA. We are proud to be associated. We are, as a vendor, we are associated with many of you here in the audience. We continue to learn from you, and I'm thankful to you for the learning that you impart. Running an association is a very difficult job. The Refrigeration Air Conditioning Manufacturers Association, of which I was a past president. I am part of the National Council of CII. Organizing an event like this or running an association is a very Herculean task, and I want to compliment the organizers. From year to year, this event is getting bigger. The dream is very important for this industry. We saw the figures Honorable Minister shared, as well as Mr. Gandhi shared the consumption figures. Our penetration is still very low. The ice cream industry, we know it is poised for a growth, going by the growth potential or the penetration gap, the opportunities that are going to evolve. So the thing is that how we can be at least 10 times in a 5-year time frame. That dream is something which ICMA should work on. So last year I shared, last night I was sharing, so that may be two important things that they may be willing to consider. One is like the National Egg Association, where promotion of consumption of egg is attempted. We need consumer education on consumption of ice cream. On its own, I don't think this penetration is going to change. From the National Agriculture Council of CII or the National Food Processing Council of CII, of which also I am a member, we have one clear direction. The inflation of processed food, it stands only at some 2%. Even if you take a 5-year period, CAGR of processed food is just 2% inflation it runs. Whereas the fresh fruits and vegetables or milk, the inflation continues year on year. You know how it fluctuates. So the processed food consumption is important, and ice cream is beginning to be consumed. That you know, the Ganpati festival which goes on in Maharashtra in a big way. This is the first year I saw people distributing in these pandals, ice cream being distributed instead of laddus. Okay. So the hygiene factor is one. With the food safety standards, you are reaching there. The flavors or the options available to the consumer is very high, and I think compared with the traditional sweets or the other nutritions, ice cream is also becoming cheaper. So the consumption, how we can drive, should be through a mission, and I think ICMA is already working on that, how in the lines of egg this consumption can be promoted for the interest of the stakeholders. The second request I have is that from CII, we will be able to help ICMA. I think ICMA should become an affiliate member of CII. I can enable that process, because through CII you get the advocacy issues like Mr. Samut Kumaran mentioned on the GST issue or in getting support from the government to promote the consumption, we will be in a position to help you. With those few words, on behalf of Blue Star, the company which takes pride in supporting this event, I want to assure that we will continue to support ICMA in whatever manner we can, for the simple reason, as a vendor, I am benefited by you all. Thank you very much.